19 was the next one.
All right, so 19, we look at this one, we've got in inventing the game. All right, so another dependent clause, starting off with the preposition, so dependent clause. What's the subject of this clause?
The actions.
The actions of the octopus were not based on survival, or the basis of the octopus action was not. Octopus's actions were not based. Octopus did not base its actions. If action is the subject, you want to have subject followed by the predicate. What is the predicate? The predicate is the conclusion of the sentence, and so that's more or less your verb.
Okay.
So you see how I said who is inventing the game?
Yeah.
The who is the subject. In inventing the game, it's not the actions that are the subject there. It's the octopus. And so you thought it was the actions, and I understand why you thought it was the actions, right?
Yeah.
In the case of actions of the octopus were not based, that makes it sound like the actions are the subject, because the actions of the octopus, the actions are actually the true subject there. In the case of the second one, B, basis of the actions, basis becomes the subject of the octopus actions, the basis becomes the subject. In C, the octopus actions are still the subject, and then the octopus is the subject in the case of D.
Okay. Would it be D then?
Why?
Because the octopus is closer to the beginning of the sentence.
Yep, because they're specifically the one inventing the game. Who invented the game was the actions, with the octopus was the basis. It has to do with specifically the octopus. And so that's the reason why a lot of students get this one wrong. It's always about identifying specifically who or what we're referring to in inventing the game. Who is specifically inventing it? What are we referring to? Is it the actions? Is it the basis? In this case, it's the octopus that's specifically doing something. So this is going to be your active voice.
Got it.
But specifically identifying your subject first. Sound good?